Good day to our thesis advisor, Professor Ina Cristia M. De Jesus, to our research method advisor, Dr. Edibal P. Laico, to our thesis chairman, Mr. Alan P. Mendoza, and to our thesis committee members, Mr. Aldrin D. Parico and Ms. Kathleen B. Gonzalez. I am Ezra Joelyn G. Sibug, and I would like to greet you all a pleasant day. We will presenting our thesis study today entitled Information Communication Technology, Adoption of Local Government, and its effect on enhancing e-governance. Together with my groupmates, Miss Christine May D. Bugarin, Miss Mary Jo M. Pendon, Miss Melanie N. Pendon, and Miss Mary Jane S. Layson. Research rationale: the justification for undertaking a given study. Over the past few decades, information access appeared to be a global culture. Information and communication technologies, or ICT, are gradually becoming available to improve the comfort and productivity in many areas of life. For that reason, the government explores to adopt the use of ICT in improving governance and exercising public administration. ICT is defined in several ways. According to UNESCO Institute for Statistics, ICT is a varied set of technological tools and resources that are utilized to create and store, and transmit, share, or exchange of information. While for UN Food and Agricultural Organization, ICT refers to all communication technologies that allow users to access, retrieve, store, transmit, and manipulate information in a digital form. Also, based on the definition of Techopedia, ICT is a technology used to handle communications processes, for example, telecommunications, broadcast media, intelligent building management system, audiovisual processing and transmission system, and network-based control and monitoring functions. It is often described as the convergence of several technologies and the use of common transmission lines to carry diverse data and communication types and formats.
The increasing use of ICT is evident all over the world. E-governance is a major concept that effectively drives the implementations of e-government and technology project. The E or electronic in e-governance refers to the entire facets of technological implementation in governments. E-governance and e-government can be defined in two different terms, but they are related to each other. E-governance is a broad subject matter that deals with the total spectrum of a relationship and network within government and regarding the usage and applications of ICT, while e-government is a narrower discipline dealing with the development of online services to the citizen. There are several studies on exploring levels of ICT adoption and sustainability in local government in other countries, but not in the Philippines. There is probably the reason why there are local government units hesitant to adopt ICT. While there are successful LGUs in using ICT solution in their delivery of public services, others still encounter problems such as having low bandwidth, subscriptions, slow internet connectivity, complexity and variations in the business and variation in the business rules of LGUs, no plantilla items for ICT staff and lack of ICT resources according to DILG 2017. However, this concern is beyond the availability of resources allotted for the use and enhancement of ICT. Our research objectives. The researchers' goals in the study is to evaluate the local government's ICT adoption level and its effects on e-governance implementation. It also intends to characterize an ICT capacities of LGUs, assess its e-readiness, determine the extent of e-governance implementations, and present recommendation to optimize the use of ICT in delivering quality public services. Research methods. The specific tools and procedure you use to collect and analyze data.
Research design, quantitative method, research respondents, 20 personnel from IT, HR, budget and planning department of LGU. Sampling techniques, purposive sampling technique. Research instruments, survey questionnaires, data analysis, frequency and percentage descriptive statistics. Results and discussion. What was found and interprets the meaning of the result. Table 1, shows the frequency and percent distribution of ICT human resources available in the 5 municipalities under study. As presented in the table, 3 of the 5 municipalities or 60% have ICT officer head. On the other hand, there are only 2 municipalities or 40% which have network and system administrator and ICT coordinator. Only 1 municipalities or 20% employs web designer, programmer, systems analysis, and ICT support specialist. The importance of human resources in ICT department. According to them, the limited number and low quality of ICT hamper the success of the implementation of e-government innovation. The ICT human resources can help the local governments in lowering costs, improving quality, and enhancing an efficiency and effectiveness of public service. Presented in Table 2, DBM defines MOOE as the expenditures to support the operations of government agencies such as ICT supplies and materials, and repair of ICT equipment, while CO are the purchase of goods and services added to the assets of the government like ICT infrastructures. The ICT for the local government handbook provides that spending for e-government can give immediate results because of faster workflow and better data and information. It is also beneficial to allocate sufficient budget for ICT since electric government service can help save time, transportation costs, and other resources. Several features of budgetary arrangements can work against the efficient implementation of e-government. Table 2.1 displays the budget allotted for PS, MOOE, and CO by the municipalities that are intended for ICT. As presented in the table above, the municipalities of Lubao and Guagua allotted significant budget for ICT. On the other hand, Floridablanca has a budget for PS but not for MOOE and CO, while Mexico has ICT funds for MOOE and CO but not for PS. Remarkably, PORAC does not allocate any budget for ICT use. Sufficient spending for ICT can provide immediate results because of more seamless workflow. Better data management and information sharing, planning and budgeting are important in establishing an effective and efficient ICT infrastructures and systems.
Table 3. Display the frequency and percent distribution of ICT. Infrastructure including hardware, software, and networking, and ICT system available in the municipalities under study. It should be noted, however, that only 3 municipalities, namely Floridablanca, Porac, and Lubao, have answered the questionnaire for IT department. Table 4 reveals that 4 of the 5 or 80% of the municipalities under study have personnel with learning and development interventions or capacity building activities on ICT-related products and services. The trainings and seminars are usually focused on automated system and online government transactions. Burton 2021 emphasized that training is critical because it is central to building an effective workforce in an organization. He cited that the significance of trainings lies in the opportunity to strengthen the existing skills of employees as well as learn new abilities that will help enhance both the individual and organizational performance. Training also allows the employees to be more effective while raising job satisfaction and decreasing turnover. Table 5 exhibits the frequency and percent distribution of the ICT programs projects implemented in the LGUs and the available ICT-related documents in the municipalities under study. The local government partners with the ICT in their free Wi-Fi for all free public internet access program. The program intends to provide access to opportunities, education, and information to Filipino people as well as the capability to engage in the growing digital economy through free internet in public places. Table 6 shows the assessment of the respondents on the capacity of their clients in accessing in using ICT to avail various local government services. 60% of the respondents from the Human Resource, Budget and Planning departments and 40% from the IT department believe that the clients are capable to access and use ICT to avail the different local government services. The ICT for Local Government Handbook provides the e-governance and the appropriate utilization of ICT can help improve and strengthen socio-economic development specifically in empowering municipal officials, ensuring leakages and networking, timely, effective and efficient, transparent, and accountable local government services. Table 7 display the frequency and percent distribution of LGU web maturity, which is based on the review of the existing systems and official websites of the municipalities under study. Web maturity can be accessed by evaluating the presence of the public information, online services, automated systems, and interconnectivity and interaction.
Next, conclusion and recommendations. Everything your research paper discusses into more digestible chunks. Next, conclusion. Based from the finding of the study, the researchers concluded that there are still municipalities that do not have ICT department division in their organizational structure. For ICT career and job types are designation only and these are not permanent position. Researchers also find out that there is a limited allocation of budget for ICT. That is why municipalities do not have the capacity to fully adapt and use ICT in the delivery of public service. While personnel of municipalities also lack capacity building activities and other learning and development interventions of ICT both for in-house and outsourced trainings. On the other hand, official websites are available but they lack information and access to online services. The websites do not have facility for monitoring of feedbacks. In addition to this, municipalities have few ICT-related documents such as development strategy or plan, and approved ordinance of resolution and a client for constituents and perceived to have the capacity to access and use ICT in availing various local government services. Next, recommendation. First, establish an ICT department or MIS unit in the municipalities. The ICT department or MIS unit will be responsible for the establishment, monitoring, and maintenance of information and communication technology and services. Since government service will be automated and transaction will be done online, the department will ensure that the network of computers function correctly and connect well. Second, hire the most competent personnel for the job to maximize implementation of ICT and ensure the appropriate staffing plan by placing the right person to the right job. The ICT staff must possess by basic ICT skills, which include the use of personal computer, mobile devices, standard program. Depending on the job position, the personnel must also acquire specialist IT skill, such as software development, web, and database design, and use of a specialized program. The ICT staff must also have the capacity to maintain the hardware and software system and perform troubleshooting. Third, continuous conduct of ICT capacity building at the local level. The municipalities must not only invest in ICT infrastructure and system but also in its human resources. The knowledge and skill of ICT personnel must be enhanced by implementing relevant learning and development inventions. Through proper training and development, ICT workforce may increase job satisfaction and improve productivity. Fourth, allocate adequate budget for ICT, particularly on PS, which focuses on human resources, MOOE, and CO that deals with ICT, infrastructure, and system. And ensure proper budget preparation, the municipalities must allot funds for ICT expenses, including maintenance of computer and data centers, replacement of outdated desktop, laptop and internet subscription, and payment for license subscription. The budget serves as a backbone for organization activities, hence, it provides resources needed for the operation of LGUs without sufficient budget. Local government may not fully optimize the use and access to ICT, which will affect the delivery of public services. The municipalities must have funds for its transition to a digital government and prioritize connectivity and access to be supported by reliable and secure ICT infrastructure system. Fifth, proper planning and policy formulation for ICT. The preparation of an ICT development plan may help the municipality in gradually shifting from the traditional type of governance to e-governance. The identified gaps or challenges may be addressed, and the formulated strategies catering to the specific needs of the local government may be implemented to maximize the use of ICT. Legislative support must also be encouraged through issuance of an ordinance or resolution that aims to promote effective and efficient e-governance. Facilitate e-services, allow greater public access to information, and make government accountable to its citizens. 6. Intensify implementation of ICT-related programs and projects and harmonize government's ICT intervention from national to local level. The ICT programs such as the Free Wi-Fi for All Free Public Access Program and establishment of Tech for ED centers must be implemented in all LGUs. 7. Ensure functionality and proper operation of LGU official website. The municipality's automated system and online transaction through the website must be made available and accessible to public. Leveraging ICT is important, especially now that we are in a new normal situation because this will help enhance coordination and collaboration between stakeholders, make sound decisions, and deliver essential services to constituents.
Thank you for listening on our virtual presentation entitled Information and Communication Technology, Adoption of Local Government, and its Effect on Enhancing E-Governance. May God keep us all safe and bless us all.